Well, I'm putting this Panda Perch on top of my H2C. And I gotta tell you, I'm pretty disappointed in this design. When you look how they've got this, they've got it sitting on top of the case instead of sitting on top of the gasket where the glass sits. And so it's not sealed. I'm gonna have to get some gasket material to put in there. In the back, that back panel, the screws were drilled off center, so there's a big hole there that I'm going to have to fill in with something to keep from letting fumes out when I print, toxic material. And, it's funny because this thing's so close in a lot of ways. It's pretty screw happy, but if you know what you're doing, you can put it together. You just got to be careful and pay attention. The instructions aren't great, but they're okay. I'm setting this up with just one AMS. This thing comes set up for two AMSs. I have one AMS and a couple of HTs, and I'm just going to put one AMS on top for now. So they don't really plan for this. It can be done. It's not in the instructions or anything, but you can just put the slats on a little bit. They're a little bit off center. You don't get to put a screw in on this side. It looks like, and you can put your AMS up there and get it reasonably centered. So the other thing that's really strange is this thing is super close to this vent when it opens. It is actually, I'm going to open that real quick, and it's really close. And I got to tell you, I'm concerned about that moving forward and jamming that up because I'm trying to operate a phone and the screen at the same time. It's really close, and as you can see, there's a little bit of play. So I hope that's okay, but I got to tell you, I don't know why they didn't set that back just a tad to account for that. Again, hopefully it's not going to be a problem, that vent getting damaged from not being open, but I'm a little concerned. Anybody who owns one of these things knows they vibrate, they jump around. So anyways, it's a good unit, but I got to tell you, it could be just that much better. A little bit of gasket material for the bottom, and that would be taken care of. This panel made correctly in the back would be good. And it would be a pretty stellar option. Also, the other thing, the glass really fits in here tight, so you got to be careful not to grind it on the side of this very rough edge. I would say I'm happy. I'm a little disappointed given how much I paid for it, and I'm disappointed that they didn't put instructions for people who just have one AMS. I don't know why they assume everybody's going to have two AMSs. They should have drilled holes and set this up so you could have one AMS and an HT on the side like I had it before I put this on. But I'm going to put the two AMSs down on the side on the table. The other thing, I had to put tape here. These magnets kept coming out. There's no way to hold the magnet in there to indicate that the door is closed, evidently. So I had to put tape there to keep those from coming out every time I lifted the glass. So anyways, the main reason I put this on is so I can lift the glass and reach in here. Mission accomplished on that account. I'll probably put some sort of thing up here so I can just lift the glass and hold it in place. That's the nice thing about these octagon things, is you can design just about anything you want to attach to those and print it. So anyways, there it is. Follow-up video. What I decided to do with the top is just go without the red rails altogether, and they sit up there fine. I don't know why I didn't think of that to begin with, but it works. So I have my two AMSs up there, the AMS Pro and the HT, and then I have another HT down here. I'm running a fresh calibration because I've done a bunch of stuff. I put some duct tape in the back and then some black tape to cover that hole back there. The other thing with these magnets, I see people complaining about the magnets, and I did get an open door thing even though I had the magnets in there, and I thought maybe I needed them in the back, so I stuck a couple back there. There are none on the H2C glass non-laser version, so I don't think you do need them back there. What I found was the error went away when I flipped the magnets over. It appears, check me on this, but it appears the magnets have to be in opposing direction to the whatever magnet is in there that indicates that the glass is here. So, and I put tape on both sides to hold the magnets there. Again, they don't seem to allow for anything for that, so I just put some tape there. But this is a good setup. Like I said, there was a couple complaints, but I am going to get some weather sealing and put some foam tape and put it underneath to seal this top better. So far, the vent has not had any collision issues here, so fingers crossed. This is really nice. I mean, I really like being able to reach in here and look in here and everything. So overall, I'm really happy with this. Couple problems, couple things that should have been done, but you know, for the price you pay for it, but it's certainly doable, you know. So yeah, a win.